Number 8.
There are TikToks longer than this.
Absolutely. They were ahead of their time, is what you're saying. They were ahead of time. Number 18 was I didn't realize how impactful it was until way later. And I'm not really being sarcastic. I'm being legitimate because I didn't understand what I was watching and what that would become. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, SummerSlam 2005. The custody for Dominic ladder match will forever be one of the most hilarious storylines that I have ever seen in my entire life. Because these motherfuckers really had their real wives and their real children on TV. Talk about Eddie fucked Ray's wife and Dominic's not your son, he's really my son, and it was like the wives had to break down in tears, and Ray was trying to convey emotion through a fucking lucha mask. It was fucking hilarious. And Dominic, for some reason, had bleached blonde hair, and he was playing.
Dude, Dominic's got that same doofy ass look as a kid,
and
as he has today.
And true fucking story. I want to bet after this year's WrestleMania, I want to bet because in 2005, when I was hanging out with my friends, there's I don't remember if it was a SmackDown or the actual pay-per-view, but there's a time where Dom was on camera playing PSP. He was playing with his PSP, and they were doing an interview when he's in the side or whatever, he's playing his PSP, and I remember we were arguing in the room about what it was he could be playing. And I was like, dude, he's got to be playing GTA, right? That's like the big game at the time. There were other thoughts people had, but I was the GTA guy. Later, when he won the Intercontinental title, and he was going through all that media and promo and stuff, I think it was Chris Van Vliet, I can't remember. He said, that time you were playing the PSP, right? When you were doing the thing, and he's like, yeah, I remember. He goes, yeah, what were you playing? He said, GTA. And I'm like, motherfucker, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I've been sitting on that bitch for 20 years. I knew it. I fucking knew it. But that's the joke with Dom now. Dom's been walking around telling people he's a 20-year vet. He debuted in WWE in 2005. That's been like a running joke with him for like the last year or so. And he's right. He was booked on the pay-per-view. He was booked. He had a spot and everything. Dominic Mysterio. That little pudgy little bleach blonde-haired prick would later go on to become one of the greatest Intercontinental champions in WWE history. What a momentous occasion. That, and I remember when Eddie broke kayfabe in the ring, because there was a spot where Eddie and Ray are like climbing the ladder together, like on both sides, and they're doing something on top, and Ray takes the bump, and he's looking up at it was like a clipboard or something with paper in it, and nothing's stopping him from climbing the ladder, but he's not climbing it. And then after a while, he's looking at the entranceway, he's coming back, he's looking at the entranceway, whatever, and he starts going, and out of nowhere, here comes Vicky, and then she pushes the ladder over, and he takes the bump, but then he starts punching the fucking mat, and he's screaming, and he's like, fucking Vicky! Where the fuck were you? She blew the spot. She was supposed to push him off earlier, so he looked doofy, sitting there waiting for a push, and he got pissed. Good times. Good times. Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Lying, cheating, and stealing.